are you?
Who are you?
I am no one.
No one.
Many.
Are you Damien Karras?
Are you Damien Karras?
Haven't any medical records for him,
I
have you?
haven't any medical records for
No
him, have you?
tedious
No
fingerprints.
tedious fingerprints. Are you Karras? I am the Gemini killer,
I
James
am the
Veneman.
Gemini killer,
Gemini's dead.
James
No,
Veneman.
not quite.
The Gemini is dead.
Remember Karen?
Not quite. Remember
Little
Karen?
ribbons in her hair, yellow ribbons.
Little ribbons in her hair, yellow ribbons?
I killed her.
I killed her.
Well, after all, it was inevitable, wasn't it?
After all, it was inevitable, wasn't it? A divinity shapes our ends and all that. I picked her up in Richmond. And I dropped her off at the city dump.
And then I dropped her off.
At least some of her.
At the city dump.
Some of her I kept.
Some.
Sentimental. It's a fault.
Some of her I kept.
But who's perfect, not
I
me.
must save her.
In my defense, I kept her breast
dress
in
she
my
was wearing.
freezer for a time. I must
Little
save her.
peasant blouse. Pink.
Pretty dress she was
And
wearing.
white ruffles.
Peasant blouse, pink,
I
white
still
ruffles.
hear from her occasionally.
I still hear from her
Screaming.
occasionally.
I think the dead
Screaming.
should shut up unless there's something to say.
I think the dead should shut up unless there's something to say. Yes, I killed the black boy.
Black boy by the river.
And the priests.
And the priests.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, their names.
Their names
K.
began with K. That little modicum,
at
at least I was able to insist upon.
You see,
I
they were off
kill
my beaten track.
at
I
random.
kill at random.
That's the thrill of it.
That's the
No
thrill of it.
motive.
No
That's
motive.
the fun.
That's the fun.
But the black
The black
boy
boy and the priests.
and the priests were different.
I was obliged
I was-
to settle a score on behalf of,
Obliged.
well,
Settle a score on behalf of a friend.
what friend?
You know,
What friend?
friend,
A friend over there.
we're
On the
here,
other side. One needs friends.
the other side.
There is suffering over there.
Who is
can be
they?
Cruel.
Who is they?
Never mind.
Never mind.
I
I
cannot
cannot
tell
tell
you.
you. It's
It's forbidden.
forbidden.
Why not?
Well, why not, after all?
After all, I've been taught by the master.
I've been taught by the master.
Who's that? Who is that?
The one.
The one.
There is only one.
There is only one.
Incidentally, who's this Damien you insisted I am?
You know. Incidentally, who is this Damien
I
you
know
mentioned?
nothing except
Don't
what
you
must
know?
go on.
I know nothing. Except I must go
Shame.
on killing Daddy. I must shame him.
Are they calling
Are
these
they calling
Gemini
these
killings
Gemini
in the paper?
killings in the
It's
papers?
important. You must get them to do
You
that.
must get them to do that, Lieutenant.
Gemini
It's
is
important.
The Gemini is dead.
No.
No, I am not! I'm alive! I go on! I breathe! Look at me! Look at me! And tell me what you see!
I see a man who looks like Damien Karras.
Tell the press that I
See to it's known or I will punish you.
will
Punish
punish you.
Punish me?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you
What are you
dance?
talking about?
Do you dance?
What do you mean?
Gloria, lasset amor, tibi sit rex Christe, Redemptor.
I like plays. The good ones, Shakespeare. I like Titus Andronicus the best. It's sweet.
By the way,
Incidentally,
did you know that you're talking to an
did
artist?
you know that you are talking
I
to
sometimes
an
do
artist?
special things to my victims.
I sometimes
Things
do
are
special things. to my
creative.
victims. things that
Of course,
are
it
created.
takes
First, it
knowledge,
takes knowledge,
pride in your work.
pride.
Did you
in
know,
your
for
work.
example, that decapitated heads can continue to see
example.
for approximately 20 seconds?
A decapitated head can continue to see for approximately 20 seconds. So when I have one that's gawking,
when I have one that's
I always
gawking,
hold it
I
up
always
so
hold
that
it
can
up
see its
so that
body.
it can see its
It's a
body.
little extra I throw in for no
It's a
added
little extra
charge.
throw in for no added charge.
I must admit it makes me chuckle every time.
I must admit it makes me chuckle every time. But why should
Life
I have all the fun
is
I like
fun.
to share? Life is fun.
Wonderful life.
Wonderful life, in fact. For some.
It's too bad about poor Father Dyer.
It's too bad about poor Father Dyer.
An interesting
No,
problem.
I killed him.
But finally,
An interesting
worked.
problem.
first,
But finally
bit
it
of the
worked.
old succinylcholine
A bit of the
to
old
permit one to work
succinylcholine
without
to permit one to
annoying
work
distractions.
without annoying distractions.
Then
Then
a
a
3-foot
3-foot catheter
threaded
threaded directly into the inferior
vena
vena cava, or, in fact, the
superior
superior vena
vena
cava.
cava.
It's a matter of taste, I think, don't you?
Then the tube
Then the tube
moves through the vein,
moves through the
under the
vein,
crease of the
from the
arm,
crease under the arm, into the vein that leads into the
directly
heart.
into the heart, and then
Then
you just hold up the legs and you squeeze the blood manually into the tube from the arms and the legs. There's a little shaking and pounding at the end for the dregs. It isn't perfect.
Perfect.
There's a little blood left, I'm afraid. But regardless, the overall effect is astonishing.
Isn't that really what counts in the end? Really what counts in the end? Yes, of course. Good showbiz, Lieutenant, the effect. And then
Off comes the head without spilling one single drop of blood. Now, I call that showmanship, Lieutenant. Then, of course, no one notices pearls before
oh, a few boos from the gallery, I see. It's all right.
It's all right.
I understand.
I understand. I've been dull.
Well,
Shall liven things up for you a bit,
things up for you a
Lieutenant.
bit, Lieutenant.
Master
Just
throwing me a scrap from his table.
Lord, faithful
Reward for
service.
faithful service.
Something fun. Something random. Something my way.
Something.
Night moon. Night air. Good night, Amy.
Amy,
Tell me.
Tony, her beads. Her beads.
Passed out.
Again? My God, he's hammered you.
Man in a cell. Knows the details of a murder of a girl named Karen 1.5 years ago. It was a Gemini killing that never appeared in the papers.